let me, I have one more video to show you on the power of meditation, and then we're going to get into my free ebook where I go over the 6 divine feminine self-love strategies, including changing the world as an inside job. Because what is the world? The world is an energy body. So we got to change our energy bodies individually. So the signal that we put out is that we search for more love, compassion, and enlightenment. And the more people that have that signal going out will naturally change the world, because where we'll put our attention is towards love, compassion, and enlightenment in a healthy way. And then so the fear, guilt, and shame will naturally, like, okay, we're not attracted to that, draw boundaries around that, like the immigration policy in America, same thing. What will naturally come out of us with love, compassion, and enlightenment are healthy boundaries with self and with others. So let's watch this next video and see what he has to say we can learn from. What happens when you meditate. So let's all meditate and become a much nicer person, okay? Let me bring up my 6 Divine Feminine Self-Love Strategies ebook. There's a link below. And, I'm a kind of DIY girl, like DIY trauma healing. I'm not here to accumulate lots of clients. I am here to communicate that you can do this on your own. I'm teaching you how to operate your soul, because we're all souls having a human experience. We're all multi-dimensional divine beings, and the only person you need is yourself, because you're the only person who has sovereignty over your own soul. Okay, so the only person that can change your soul is you, and I'm going to teach you how to do it at home by yourself. If you want a session, cool, you can go to my website, but really, most people don't need a session with me, and there's a meditation and drumming video on my YouTube channel. Okay, so let me share my screen, and we'll bring up my 6 Divine Feminine Self-Love Strategies. All right, let me go back to the top. Or you know what? Let's start here. I'm at changing the world as an inside job. Okay, so let's look at this statue that I resonate with a lot, and that statue is about a grieving parent. So the whole heart is gone. I felt like that from the time I was about 5 years old. My only memory from kindergarten until recently, some things have come back. Like my whole life, I only remember playing alone in the classroom in the dark. That kind of tells you anything. So I had to learn how to go from that to opening my heart so wide that I experience enlightenment all the time over the past 1.5 years. Okay. And I think, well, why did I need to go through that to, climb Mount Everest, the spiritual Mount Everest repeatedly? Well, laws of physics, I have to go equally deep to go equally high, and that's another lesson I'll get into. Here, what it shows you is that our internal reality is projected externally. So our external reality reflects our internal reality. Okay, so going out and changing the external reality when the internal reality has not changed will not create long-term success. The only way to create long-term success is to change your internal reality. So what you project and the energy you put out and what you perceive and where you put your energy is far more on love, compassion, and enlightening experiences, healthy relationships, healthy businesses, healthy politics, healthy boundaries, definitely healthy boundaries, as opposed to, well, they're afraid and they're hurt and I gotta help, and there's no sense of self or sense of health. What's mine? What's yours? And that's when we kind of when I embodied fear, guilt, and shame in my soul, then my relationships fail, my marriage failed, my challenges with my kids, I experienced depression all the time. So when my own energy field is filled with wounds, so, subconscious, and I'm unconscious, I'm unaware of myself, then I project that externally, and what I'm contributing to the global energy field is bringing everyone down and not bringing everybody up. So now I've kind of turned the tide internally, so now I can help bring everybody up as opposed to bring everybody down.